Hey, this is Donna. I just came from a live stream of LA's. It's sad that he had to change his number, but he do what you got to do. Because I'm thinking about changing this one number that I've given out to a lot of people, and it's a prepaid. Some motherfucker, the area code come from a Washington, but you know you can Google voice numbers, all that. I mean, I'm hip to every motherfucking game. Ain't nothing new under the motherfucking sun, but it's not about that right now. I just feel like being messy and showing some stupid, dumb Detroit ass nigga that I had on here before, who his conversation only consists of with a 54-year-old woman who never gave him the time of day, who happened to call me today to say, you don't know who I am? Bitch, you're not the center of my universe. It's like I tell these social media bitches. Bitch, I don't sit up and think about you, but I'm aware of you, and you can keep my name and my face on that altar, bitch, and everything you try to do. Picture me, Seeley. Everything you try is gonna fail, bitch. I curse, I hex, I send it back to you. Anything you send over this way, bitch, is back to you over a trillion times. I made up a word. Tillion times, bitch. You'll never conquer this, bitch. Doxing, this and that, bitch, that's the least you can do. But your health, your strength, your money, everything is dried up all around you. And anybody that fucks with you, bitch, and anybody I love and I'm fond of, I always send good energy, good love, good vibrations, and love toward them. That they prosper, that they heal inside, emotionally, everything. But fuck all that. But I really mean what I said about the real people. I know the real from the face. Like I said, bitches, you need to get up on your damn word game, bitch. I dance with the motherfucking devil in the pale moonlight. Moonlight, bitch. I dance with the motherfucking devil. I seen motherfuckers coming and I watched them get buried. I watched them dig their own graves. You give a motherfucker enough rope, bitch, they will eventually hang themselves. Until you bitches with the mammy made ass altars, they ain't did you no good. Cause from the looks of you, bitch, one of the things you should have been putting on the altar, was your ass. Cause you's a fucked up vessel the way you look. Bitch, I can't see nothing but damn, you just getting bigger than life. Let's just put it like that, bitch. And that's all I gotta say. Now let me call this stupid motherfucker. If he don't answer his phone, then I'll bore you with something else. But this bitch, since I ain't changed the number, this motherfucker, he done called me while I was on a damn live stream. This motherfucker, watch. All he got to talk about. This is what these Detroit Negroes, he claim he's 27, he got a big penis. All he can talk about is his penis. That's all he got to offer him. And a lot of you bitches, if you want his number, I'll give it to you.
Connected.
Because you bitches will move him in. You'll move this bitch in. Because all he got to offer, straight out of prison, big dick, as he say, 10 inches. And hello.
What's up, man?
I'm talking about your ass. Talking about 10 inches. What the fuck? Why do you keep on with this damn 10-inch penis shit with me? Did I ask you for some dick? I gave you a damn number. It's a prepaid number. And you just want to get a new number. And you want to keep calling me about it. Now I want to talk shit. You said the last time you talked to me, my pussy was wet. Do you have any proof that my pussy was wet? I said that shit to get off the fucking phone. How about that?
Fuck out of here.
I kind of remember that shit. Because I'm going to tell you something. See, it's a lot of shit you don't know about me, homeboy. Yeah, you can laugh, make yourself feel good, and I ain't trying to put you down. You seem like a okay person. I see your heart. But it's a lot of shit you don't know about me. And this right here is not what you fucking want. And I ain't talking about the law. I ain't nothing like that. And I ain't saying you're scared of that. But I'm saying it's a lot of spiritual shit you don't even know about me. So all I'm saying is I'm not, hey, you got to pay me for that. You want a consult? Pay me for that. Pay me for it. If you know what, Alex, it'll be like, you know what? If it's just $1 bill, it would be a donation. Because when somebody is blessing you with something that can help you and further you and help you be on the lookout or watch out or something that you can better improve upon, you should pay that person for their services. I consult people. I don't advertise. It just happens by word of mouth. What?
Who you in front of?
I ain't in front, baby. The door is closed to the room that I operate in, that I don't even allow my grandchildren to come in here. I don't even sleep next to my husband in here. This is what I call the catch-all room. And this is just bullshit. So like you told me, I said my pussy was tingling. Let me tell you something. When I get real sleepy, I talk a lot of major shit. And I know what you men like. I mean, if I said, "Oh, daddy, my pussy tingling, my pussy so fucking high. Oh, daddy, you got you got me, my thighs is clenched together." And it's no put down to you. But I want to know why, if you trying to, I'm 54 years old. Well, yeah, because I think when I met you, I had already turned 54. I never lied to you. What if, and because I look at, why would I lie to a person and say when I'm 20, when you look, huh?
You should.
Right. I mean, I believe in keeping it real. So why would I lie to you? And I told you I was married. That damn ring could be cubic zirconia, but I got a ring on. It's real. I really make you laugh a lot. I don't understand you people. A lot of people keep laughing at me, and I'm serious. But you know what? It's funny. It's like you don't even know me. You never chilled with me. Have you ever chilled with me? I called you I met you one time at a store, and you act like we done chilled together. We done went out to eat. You done dick me down real good. Made me say daddy. Almost make me say I love. And you say, what you say? Nothing. Because I don't need no dick. I get dick. I got in-house dick that I've been married to.
And let me ask you this: do your husband wear glasses?
No, he don't wear no motherfucking glasses. He don't even he wears shades in the summertime. But the less you know about my husband, the better. You don't need to know my motherfucking husband. No, you ain't seen my husband. But I bet you know what you probably was picking up on? A bunch of them same ass motherfucking niggas that try to holler at me, but they least, except for this Mexican motherfucker who was so fucking crazy. The owner had to come out with his pistol and said, "Leave this lady alone." Cause that nigga be high. And he worked. I don't know who this man is, but he swear that we should be together. And I when I got finished telling him who the fuck he was, I didn't know his name except what he gave me, but I told him everything that I saw and his ending. And he got a wife and how many kids? And that nigga like, how the fuck you know that? I said, just leave me the fuck alone, cause this ain't what you want, nigga. I said, go home to your wife, cause you got a very good woman. And you shouldn't do it. But I like red bones. Nigga, get your little Mexican ass on somewhere and sit the fuck down. But I may be throwing you a lifeline, but I want to know. Why did you make it the way you talk like today when you called me earlier? I didn't know that was your number. Because you know what's funny? I was about to change my number late in the wee hours in the morning. But I am going to change this number. Because I got different little prepaid phones. Huh?
I'm gonna call you as soon as I get
you ain't gotta call me. I'm just saying, why do you make up like we together like when we ain't, boo boo?
I'm gonna call you when I get home.
How long will that take? If you call me in a minute, then and we can continue this shit, and it'll be it'll make a nice little show. Okay, baby.
Yeah, man, give me about 5 minutes.
All right, boo. All right, baby. Mwah. Yeah, daddy. Now you see, that's an ignorant motherfucker. I said a nice little show. Anybody with some sense, well, maybe if you're in that, see, he's not in the social media, but still, he probably, if he was, he didn't catch that. I said he'll make a nice little show, and then I did what like all men like to hear is daddy, daddy, oh daddy, oh daddy, daddy, daddy. But see, this the kind of bitch that Bumzilla would move in over her house, would move in her crib because she doesn't own it. Bitch talking about she looking at, what she say, lakefront property. Bitch, you may looked at it, bitch, and like Dionne Warwick, this old school, you know what I'm talking about, walk on by. But I give you too much energy. I realize that I give you too much energy, bitch. I give you too much energy. I give you too much of my energy because you told me I'm trying to steal your ear. No, no, I'm not going to lie on you. But you did say I had a fake grandchildren and I molest them, and that me and 2 others were running a child sex trafficking ring. And you knew that you were just trying to scare people like they had the intelligence of a 3 or 4 or 5-year-old, where you can scare them and telling them Santa Claus is not going to bring you nothing for Christmas because you're not telling the truth about you ate that cookie. Okay, I ate the cookie. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Now Santa Claus will, when you wake up, in December, you'll get your presents. Or you get to go to the movie, or you get to do what the fuck, or go to the skating rink, or whatever the fuck kids do, laser tag, whatever the fuck they do. Because some of this shit I do. I like going skating. I play the piano. I I seen a lady play the violin. I mean, that shit blew my fucking mind. So that's what the thing, because I don't know this woman. You don't know people that you fuck with, or just, I'm not talking about the people that's just being cordial or say hi, hello. I'm talking about people, they just don't know who the fuck they fucking with. And it will blow your mind. Like, so this lady right here gets paid for speaking. Well, let me search her. Let me search engine. She says she speaks. I think that's her. Bitch. I met a lady with the same name I got, who any day now, but I have to get an okay in the spiritual realm, who will fly me out to another country. But I'm going to tell y'all something about Miss Donna. I can't imagine 13, 14 fucking hours. I ain't talking about no change planes here. I'm talking about that long in the motherfucking air. That's some scary shit to me. Yeah, call me scared. Well, you know, you can shorten your life and you can lengthen your life. But I'm a firm believer. God, the creator, or who you call God, I call God. He gives you a certain allotted days for your life. Every day that you live, you get one closer to your death. Every day. Do you know every day you're dying? Every day that you wake up, you just take it for granted. But what about the day when you wake up and you don't wake up and it's dark? And you say, where the fuck am I? The Catholics call it purgatory. The Christians call it hell. But then in the Bible, it says the dead not knoweth what the living do. So what do you believe? Some people believe in reincarnation. What you did in the last lifetime, until you get it right, it's not going to go right for you. So you're going to come back. If you was a man, let's say you was a womanizer and you dogged out a lot of people's daughters and made a lot of people's daughters and sisters and mothers cry. You did a lot of dumb shit to the opposite sex. Not only, now I'm a firm believer in karma, and you get back what you put out, and you reap what you sow. Just know the shit that you made, put another person's daughter or mother or sister through, you don't think it's going to befall your daughters and even your sons' heads. And some of your sons' heads have, they're not, they even think it's women now. And that's not your curse. That's not a curse. That's their choice that they made. But guess what? If they choose to be the feminine of the two, it's going to befall their head. A lot of heartache, a lot of hurt in a bad way that your low down dirty ass put forth in the universe toward them. So you need to get on your knees to whoever you worship. And if you're going around and see, I watch them niggas that call themselves gods. Nigga, you ain't no motherfucking God, because when the shit go down, you going to be calling on Ghostbusters or somebody. Why would motherfuckers be about to die? Oh my God, God, I'm sorry, God. Oh my God, help us. Bitch, you said that you was a bona fide this and that. The realest man I've met so far was that warlock that I met. Because he keep it fucking 100 trill, and I can't wait to see him on that whole day. He told me the hours, from certain hours, that I will be his apprentice. And I'm going to learn. He said it. And if he said it, he know, because he know more than I do. He said, oh, you're going to come, and it could be nothing to get in your way that day. You're going to come, and you're going to be on time like this. And I'm talking about, that was a 3-hour drive to the upper peninsula of Michigan. Look at Michigan, just like where you live. You could live in another country. To drive, let's say you live in Mexico, to drive to another part of Mexico, it may take hours to get there. The Greyhound bus don't go as far as Mexico. You're going to have a ride or some kind of way to get there, or catch a plane. It is what it is. But I'm going to make that trip. I'm going to make that trek because it's worth it, because that is my path, and that's the path I've chosen. And it is what it is. I'm not scared of no witch, no warlock, but I respect that warlock. I do. I respect a lot of people that are in the witch community, because respect demands respect. And if they haven't came at me wrong, I believe that they're woman. See, I can't respect the person that's not woman enough to say what they got to say to you. That's a coward ass bitch. And then from what I hear, they some more weak ass powder puff, marshmallow heart ass bitches anyway. I'll be damned if a motherfucker make me cry about shit. But the thing is this. I can respect the person and say, no, I'm not going to be messy. My objectivity or my target is this and this only. But this person that's wise and that's all knowing, they know who ain't shit, and they remind me of me some way. some way. And I'm not trying to include them in anything. I could be speaking of a male. The point is, or a female, you don't know. Or speaking of all combined in one, because it could be males and females. I'm speaking on a lot because I admire people who don't join the bandwagon and get up on that boat and bend over and you kiss the proverbial ass just to get a head nod. Fuck you, bitch. You ain't nobody. You ain't paying nobody bills, bitch. You can hardly pay your own. You over there going, you broke, busted, and disgusted. You fucked up, and your motherfucking altar. You need to throw that altar away and do like me. Let your altar be your brain, bitch. But see, you're not strong as me spiritually. You're not strong as me spiritually. So that's why I'm a stubborn old mule. Ask Jamila. Yep, I said her ask Jamila. She know what the fuck I'm working with. Why you think she don't fuck with me? She do all these little fucking spells, but bitch, they backfire in your motherfucking face. And you keep on, bitch, it's gonna be the damn motherfucking people from the city morgue gonna rule it a spontaneous combustion. They gonna understand everything's burnt up, but nothing around her. And that's how I want it to take place, that the children don't get burnt. Because when you play with fire and you play with people's images that you don't even know shit about, bitch, you ain't even researching in meditation what this person is about. Where you say, I'm backing the fuck off. It don't mean you a coward, you a punk, or you a hoe. It's just some things you just don't fuck with. And a lot of you motherfuckers don't believe fat meat is greasy. But I'm here to tell you that motherfucker is greasy as fuck. So until this 10-inch dick, Detroit ass nigga who in his sick mind, that kind of motherfucker will choke you and kill you and won't think nothing and go to the next one. And you know what, and I'm going to get to him. I'm going to do the Dr. Phil. I'm going to bring him to the day, what year did he go to prison? Because evidently a lot of people that go to prison, when they go early, let's say if they go like at 19, and they don't get out to like 30 something, that part of their life is gone. So it's not about, they can look at television and see that, who is that? That's Cardi B, Beyonce, this and that. Or that's, what's his name? Gucci. The point is, I remember I was on him when he was young. Now he old. The point is, their minds tend to stop. The penal system does not rehabilitate anyone. You have to want to be rehabilitated. You got to want it really hard. You got to go. They got libraries. You can study and everything. I'm understanding in some of the penal institutions, they are offering computers, but some motherfuckers got Facebooks. I got cousins that got Facebook with their real name. But it is what it is. I ain't about to tell on them. But I'm so happy for the young man that got out. It seemed like a long time ago in 2012 when I told him about 2017. But then when it came and then I read, I always kept up with him and I write him letters. I put money on his books. And when I said he came out, I finally touched base with him. He is doing good. But I keep on seeing something and I told him and he respects it. I said, boo, times have changed. It's hard. And you don't want to give up the marijuana. So either you're going to have to create a business. You got a lot of wisdom. Create you a business, because a lot of these jobs, they're even talking about cutting off food stamps if they see marijuana in your system. So I'm giving you the heads up, boo. You know, I'm not saying you're going, well, I ain't got to eat by EBT. You're right. That's right. Don't be EBT. You got to be a slave to EBT. I got to be a slave to this. Say, I'm going to have a house regardless. I'm going to have a place to stay regardless. If me and 3 other families have to pitch in and we rent this motherfucking mansion out, at least this shit. You got one wing, I got one wing, you got the downstairs, and it look like the White House. It's going to have to be a coming of together in great minds to survive in these last days. And then I don't believe the world is going to end. I believe there's just going to be you motherfuckers done got out of hand, destroy your ass, and now let's do some new shit. Until you motherfuckers get so full of pride and think you the shit, let's destroy your ass. That's really what I feel. But Michiganders, if you're listening, I didn't hear the boom, I didn't see the meteorite, and I ain't trying to go like the other ones. Let's find a piece of the meteorite. I don't want a piece of that shit in my house, because all it's gonna do is remind me that, let me tell you something. There's going to be some meteorites that NASA, NASA, are not going to be able to detect on their fucking radar. And it's going to be meteorites bigger than a bungalow, bigger than your whole, if you live in an apartment complex, bigger than some areas in downtown where you live. And it's going to leave a big old hole, and they're not going to even be able to escape because it's going to smash people down. You think 9/11 was something? That ain't shit. You ain't seen shit. Because the creator is tired of you motherfuckers. He tired of me. He tired of you. He tired of all of us. You motherfuckers keep thinking you doing it for yourselves. You ain't doing shit for yourself but digging a deeper asshole. You always want to, all you motherfuckers on. You know what? I told a young lady, Sweetie Pie. I told her, I said, motherfuckers wouldn't even believe that YouTube is carrying on like they would think that'd be on Snap or Facebook or something like, all that old drama. YouTube, they got it popping on here. It's just popping. Motherfuckers is ready to kill people. And guess what? I'm going to keep saying it. Oh, you can be held. I'm not going to be held accountable, baby, because I'm protected at all times. And I ain't trying to kill nobody. I got a lot of info on a lot of motherfuckers that I don't even give it out to people. But I'm going to tell you something. You motherfuckers, you think you're not touchable. You are. You're very touchable. I could reach out just that close and touch you, bitch. And it was shocking to find out that some people was that close to you. I don't care if you're in Ohio, but just be careful because some of these people don't have nothing to live for. Somebody got told they had HIV last year, and they don't give a fuck, and they mad, and so they want to go out with a boom because they feel like instead of taking their medications, maybe they don't even have HMO to pay for it, or don't know where to go. If they research it, it's places that will provide your medication, but they don't care no more because they mad at themselves. They mad at who gave it to me? When did this happen? How long? Because they don't go to doctors. A lot of men don't believe in going to the doctors. Women, some of you got HMOs and Medicaid and all that and won't go get your damn fucking yearly. This won't even go once a year to get your damn breast examined. At a certain age, you got to get but every year when you come on your period, you should be getting a pap smear. I remember in middle school, it was a requirement that you had to get a exam, a pap smear. That was one of the things, indications, because it was past the shot record time. And some of you hoes with little ones won't take them to get shots. But guess what? Some of that shit nowadays, ooh, I don't know about that one. But guess what? They gonna make that legally binding where, oh, you ain't took your kids to get no shots. Well, we gonna imprison you, or we gonna fine you $1,000, and then you got to do this, and then why does it affect the boys? Why do the boys end up autistic? It's something, people. It's more than what you think. It's more than what you think. It's more than what you think it is. And I'm being very serious as a fucking heart attack. Let me make sure my damn ringer on. Oh shit. I wonder did he call? Wait, it's a missed call 9 minutes ago. Oh, the bitch tried to call me. Well, let me call this bitch back and say, did you try to call me? Because I'm showing you what a motherfucker who think his penis is going to get him in the door. To an old 54-year-old ass woman. That's sad. Who wear hair hats, who condition.
Please leave your message for 3.
See, I ain't gonna sell him out like that. He probably trying to call me again. Because it said 9 minutes ago. And I've been talking. That had to be him. Missed call. Now I say, that was him. Oh, shit. But guess what? This young man probably, and I see it written across his forehead, he is infected. Not because he was in the penal system. This guy is one of those, if he have to pay for it. And nowadays, pussy is being sold very, very cheaply. Just buy a bitch a bump. See, I bet you he was trying to call me. It had to.
Please leave your message for 313854558.
Oh! Yeah, he might be trying to call me while I call him. He said, let me call you back.
Please leave your message.
Oh, it's saying on hold. Okay, so he must, okay, on this prepaid, he's on the same provider, because when you usually, even in contracts, when you're on the same provider, it'll say call wait, and you can tell when a person, that's a good thing to catch a man up, ladies, hint, hint, or men. She'd be like, baby, I went on the phone. Really? You went on the phone at all? Wait, hold on, baby. And it go back and say on hold, call wait. She talking to somebody else. It shouldn't be shit but her planning you a damn birthday party. That's about it. The fuck she got to hide? These bitches is just as bad as these niggas. They worse, really. Nigga, where you at? he think I'm chasing after the dick, because he trying to call some old nasty pussy hoe that don't even wash her ass. It smell like this bitch probably ain't washed her ass in 10 months, and he.
Please leave your message.
So watch me. Okay, I'm gonna text him and say, look, I'm gonna say, look, I'm about to go to sleep. So I'm about to go to sleep. I'm about to go to sleep. To go to sleep. Go to sleep. Talk to you whenever. Let's see what happens with that. I'm about to go to sleep. Don't call me no more. Oh, yeah, they'll get it. Don't call me anymore. This ain't no pimp game or nothing like that, because I am not trying to pimp that. That nigga ain't worth trying to get. He ain't got no money to take. Do you know this motherfucker? See, when they approach an older woman, they think you got money like that. Bitch, let me tell you something. I learned about pretty boys. Ain't nothing wrong if you're an attractive man, but you a pretty boy, I still ain't gonna pay your ass, but at least be a fine ass motherfucking specimen. See, for them lonely dick hoes, they just be happy to have a man on their motherfucking sleeve. But I'm gonna call him back one more time. Now, he should have got that text. Now, it's no way. In between times, I've cut the ringer on where I could hear. Oh, why does it sound like he may not be on the other end and he may answer?
Please leave your message.
Oh, okay, well, fuck it. Bitch. Because I want to prove to some of you women, it's not that Donna at 54 can get a younger dude. This is not a quality man. He's nothing that, as they say, see, I'm old school, that you want to take home to mama and get her approval. This is nothing that you want to have over your children. This is nothing that you want to have over your pets, over your goldfish, over your birds and Madam Case, and over this over anything. This motherfucker ain't worth it, baby. He's not worth it. He is not motherfucking worth it. You don't you dare. You know, this is a song now. You know what? Bumzilla, don't get mad, but you know, I got a thing for Chris Brown, but I do not want to fuck him. But I do love this song. Check out Chris Brown, Don't Judge Me. This was made it was uploaded 2012. They say 5 years ago. But everything that we're watching is predictive programming. And it reminds me of that meteorite, because it's going to be some meteorites that's going to be big as the damn world that's going to hit. It's going to cave in some houses and people going to be squashed like pancakes. But it sounds like it's a love song. You know, why do these songs appear like love songs if you hear them on the radio or on a CD? But then when you see the video, you be like, what the fuck? Why is this destruction? You know, he plays a guy. Just check it out. It's on YouTube. It's called Please Don't Judge Me by Chris Brown. Beautiful song, because Chris Brown is very talented. But it makes me wonder, it was his mom's boyfriend that turned him onto the industry. You know, the way Chris Brown hoop, he's multi-talented. Sing, dance, everything. And I didn't know he's such a tall young man. But he has a meltdown or two, and every time he have a meltdown and talk shit, but he don't let all the secrets out. They make him come back with a more demonic, more crazier looking video. Have y'all noticed that shit? I brought it up several times before. It ain't like I'm getting senile. Like, well, she forget what she repeat. No, I remind you, because some of you probably wasn't listening, because I talk a lot. But sometimes you might miss out on something that you might need to hear. And I ain't saying I'm that all-knowing teacher. But I don't work out of a third eye. And no disrespect to those that do. This is that shit. Unless I get proof that there is such thing as a third eye that was already open when you were implanted in the womb. I don't work out of a third eye because I intentionally tried to open my third eye, and I went through all the changes. I heard the crunching of the bones and everything. You have to open it. But like a young man asked me, and he don't even know me, never met me, just seen me. He said, "What do you think about this?" I said, "Don't do it." I said, because you don't know what you're delving into. You're just going by what this man said. You have not researched it. You don't even live a lifestyle to even line up with that way of having a third eye, you know, in that metaphysical realm. You going to just go open up. Oh, I'm looking at this video. Let me open up my third eye. And then the next thing you might not know, because you're out of your mind and they saying you crazy. You locked up in a motherfucking insane asylum because you're seeing shit that nobody else don't see, but you really are seeing shit on them different realms and fucking different levels and seventh heavens and all this bullshit. You see a lot of shit. You see a lot of shit that's Disturbia. There's a horror movie called Disturbia. You talking about some girl gone shit, some Disturbia type shit. Girl gone, though. What she say? Did she say, "I'll never tell"?
Listen to some of these crazy folks. A lot of, you know what? You can go, if I was a damn, studying to be a psychologist right now, or took it right now, I would really love to go to talk to, if they would allow me, to the serial killers, as long as they was, bound up where they can't get to me because they're crazy. They might want to lash out and eat my eyeballs and shit. But talk to the mentally insane, because a lot of the people that have been deemed insane in the membrane, remember that song? They usually speak a lot of truth. And a lot of times the truth when you get to speaking too much truth, it's known in history. I don't got to name no names. But when they feel like you got too much power and you are swaying the crowds your way, that's when you run into problems. And you're not trying to do it for money or for this and that. People will just give to you to keep your message alive. But at what cost? It costs you your life. But are you willing to die about the truth that you tell? Or is it really, really truth? Or is this some shit you just trying to create to get a buzz and make people, I'm going to reinvent this. I'm working on a new scam. I'm going to become this. I'm going to become that. Those things will never prosper. And I speak it into existence. Anybody that's trying to recreate themselves to make money and to get more views, especially on any social media site, I damn it to hell and to the dark abyss and send it back where it first originated from. You will never prosper from it. If you were making money, that they ask for their money back and the money stops now, even a person that's writing out a check or trying to PayPal, that you don't get shit because you are not meaning what you say. I respect the truth. Don't lead people if they choose to just be that way, but at least give them some real substance. You're not even, you think you got it all fucking sold up. And you know what the fucking worst thing that a person can do is let that motherfucking ego of theirs block they fucking blessings. Now, maybe I put it in a way you can understand it. Block your fucking blessings. The things that the universe was about to say, here, as you are, as you were, here you go, here. This is your time. But you can block your own blessings by what the fuck come out your mouth and the way you think and how you fuck over people. Because you can't expect to get blessed on one hand. Yeah, you might get some dirty money. You might get some money thrown at you and shit. But what happens? But you know what? Just know, and I can't emphasize it enough. All money ain't good money. All money not good money. If it's not because you hungry and you got to look at 5 kids in the face or 1 child in the face and you ain't got no formula and you ain't got this and that, then you might have to desperate times call for desperate measures. But all money is not motherfucking good money. It's not. Especially some people will forgive you. They can't forget. And some people truly forgive and can forget. Some people can forgive and forget. They'd be like, that wasn't no big deal. You didn't tell me that it was you that bumped into my car when I got it on my surveillance camera on my house. It was you. Shit like that ain't shit, Whether you got insurance or not, you got a cousin with a rubber damn hammer, he can make that shit pop, spring back. They make these motherfucking cars out of some old. That's why you drive so easy in car accidents. They don't make the cars like when I was growing up. Diamond in the back, sunroof top, digging the scene with the gangster lean. Oh yeah, them old school cars, they were made out of real metal. That's a piece of machinery that will take you out. A damn semi-trailer truck will take your ass out. But these cars and what they're made out of, the material they're made out of, it's not real. But it had to be something that curtailed that car from hitting you when you looked in your rearview mirror and you saw the person. And you even saw the look of fright on their face. And they hit you, tagged you, but they swerved off and they might have got killed, fucked up, or they killed somebody. But something was standing in between that. What was that something? Some of y'all deserve to die in some shit you did. But I'm not the one. I'm not that grand judge and jury. There is one that sees all and knows all. You can say my demons working for me, this and that working for you. But what is really working for you? It could be that great grandma and grandpa that used to go in high travail and they say, don't interrupt me. Don't when I get like this, don't interrupt me. Because they was communicating with the creator and they knew they when they prayed, things moved, things happened, things changed, minds got changed, verdicts got overturned. People didn't understand. How did he not serve her? How did she not? Nobody flashed no Mason signs. They didn't, whether she was an Eastern Star or not. But sometimes some people got a little more oomph in their prayers. They got a little more oomph in their words. They got a little more oomph in the spiritual realm than others. Some got it. They study on that shit. If you got to study, bitch, it ain't for you. If this is not in you naturally, if you didn't gravitate to this like a fish take to water. A fish naturally has to swim in water. They can go only so long. You ever catch a fish and you don't do it, you do it for sportsmen? Man, and I ain't been fishing in so long. But I just know some of that fish, I don't want to eat it, especially out of Detroit River, or Detroit's water. But it's all connected. The Great Lakes State. What's that? Wisconsin? It might be Indiana. I don't want to lie. But I know Michigan, Wisconsin. It's the Great Lakes State. Now, I love Wisconsin cheese. But still, the baseline for making a lot of this shit is the water. Did you see where Bill Gates, a billionaire? But I kept a recording from years ago. I remember when Trump first ran because I had to watch something. I said, that's right, he did run before. And he didn't make it. And the look of humility on his face when it was at a roast and they made all kind of jokes about him. But he knew something that they didn't know. They travel in the same circles, but they don't travel in quite the same circles, if you can feel me. Trump, this prophet called it out. I have it. I just have to dig it up. I sent it to email. He said, this prophet, he was a true prophet because his prophecy came to pass. He said, God said, Trump said that Trump, that was that nigga. He said Trump will be my prop. He will be my trumpet. It's not by happenstance he's named Trump. People gonna learn to respect him because Trump basically is in the Bible. If you believe in it, these things have to come to pass for things to go down. And Trump is written into the Bible. Oh yeah, he is. And he reads the word and he gets prayers from real men and women of God. You can be a witch and receive a real true prayer from a Holy Ghost filled vessel. Because there's strength and there's power in that person and it protected you. But I choose not to give anybody no more protection and no more strength and no more, because I knew then. But because of my compassion for human life and because of things that I heard when people say things and they take pleasure in evil and they say that they want people to die and this and that over some bullshit. You should want somebody to die if you. And then some people say I differ. If you're a true Christian, fuck true Christian. I'm talking about if you walked up on somebody molesting your child, that motherfucker deserved to fucking die. Or bitch. Or that, or that babysitter that was while you was gone and you had cameras. But see, I'm sorry, I ain't racist, but that's a white folk thing. Cause see, a black person, if we had surveillance cameras up and everything, bitch, we ain't going to court. We're not going to talk about it. How could you? I should have known. Bitch, it ain't no conversation. Me and my husband, we done discussed it. Boo. I'm not getting out the car until you pull up. We getting ready to do this, bitch. How we going to do this? You want to go to prison or we going to get rid of this bitch? We going to do that. We going to do it Tony Soprano style. When that motherfucker said, when Christopher said, damn, Tony is just a horse. And Tony looked at him like, what? And I like that. And that was some good shit. Them writers for HBO be some bad motherfuckers. But they sold out too. But it showed a gangster who could kill you without or order a hit on your life. But he had a heart for animals. That was like deep. And he had that horse. Remember that horse? If you were a Soprano fan, or look it up on YouTube or wherever. He had a heart for horses or for animals. And that was his family. He loved his family. And, but he had a spot that if he probably let it out, they would have said, oh, you're getting soft on us, Tone, or whatever. And Tone didn't dress up. He didn't wear gaiters and shit. Didn't Tone basically wear the same shirt and same pair of black pants? Because that's not what it's about. But he drove the best. And he wasn't really flashy with that. But it's just a made up thing. But there are a lot of Tony Sopranos out there, black and white and different nationalities. But the thing is, everybody got a soft spot that they believe in, that really like, you know what? I heard about your plight. I don't want to see nobody hungry. You got babies, you in the dark. Here. I say the story for later. And I say the same thing that I'm gonna do when I become a millionaire. This lady, she looked kind of like mixed with Caucasian and Oriental. Somebody gave her a $6,000 donation. I don't know if it had to be. I don't know if it was Super Chat or PayPal, but it messed her up so. Now, it could have been a guy. I didn't see this whole story. It could have been a guy trying to get next to her, but It could have been an anonymous person that said, you know what, my heart just felt led to do this for you. See, sometimes your enemies will be led to bless you. And this is in the Bible. God will prepare a table in front of your enemies and reward you publicly, and they can't do shit about it. All those curses and incantation and hexes and altars and candles burning, bitch, you did it in vain, ho, because you was fucking with a protected one. You was fucking with one of mine, my chosen ones that was called before she even knew that she was who she is by her legal name, before her mother even knew she was pregnant. And that she would carry that vessel one day. You got to be careful who you put your fucking mouth on, motherfuckers. And that's real talk. I ain't talking just to hear myself. But like I told a countess over there in LA room, I had to listen to some shit I had said about Bumzilla. And you know what's funny? I listened to it with ears as if it was like it was her ears or another person who had stumbled on it. I never really looked at it or tried to make it be funny. I just rolled with it. Just like Sweetie Pie said, you should be a stand-up comedian. I've been told that in different, even in my first 350 videos that I deleted, but they're, like I say, they're in my email closets. I don't think I would make it in stand-up comedian. That's a, man, I don't see how Dave Chappelle and others do it. You got to constantly, you can get booed off the stage and, you got to put up with that. That can fuck with your self-esteem. I just don't think. But if I'm in a crowd or sitting in a room with people that I'm comfortable with and I can chill with and be myself, yeah, they be laughing their ass off. They're like, Donnie, you a crazy motherfucker. You just said that shit. That don't even look like that. I didn't even know you cuss like that. It's not about using profanity, but that's just how I think. So sometimes what comes up comes out. Not saying just anything. If I say apple, like I got Tourette syndrome, no. I'm saying it may be funny to you, but I'm being real. Just like I spoke to a gentleman, I dare not mention his name. He was speaking some real talk about something he had went through on YouTube. And I couldn't stop laughing. And I had to let him know, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at, do you know that you're really gifted? You're very, very gifted with funny. You're very funny. Chris, I really don't think Chris. I can mention Chris because I've never had a off the YouTube talk with him, and I'm not trying to and don't want to. I like it just the way it is. But Chris, he's very, very. He's a great speaker. If you choose to talk about a pile of shit laying there, there's a lot of men out here that are great speakers. Great debaters. I would love to see. And then, just to show you these all ego motherfuckers like that monkey. He got, the monkey claim he got mad about. Bitch, you told me you wanted me to come over there to talk about weight loss, bitch, because you said you had lost weight because I didn't even know about your ass like that. And the bitch never did. He just wanted some stupid shit. He wanted bitches on his team. Because that's all it's about. A bitch on your team that got a little buzz and this and that. And then if I could do this and that to her, oh, good job, Mike. That motherfucker, do you know what he got outside of that? Nothing, Nathan. You can tell he ain't got shit going. He ain't trying to do nothing. Bitch, if you get paid for that hoe, you would not be hanging around the scum on the black sector. And I'm not saying we're scum. I'm just saying, why the fuck you hanging out here, bitch? Because you would be on the internet somewhere that somebody have to schedule will fly from London, from Paris to this noted doctor, this psychologist that you got the money to book a whole week and say, look, I want to book a whole week or a whole month. Can I come see you every day or the days I can? I'm going to be in the States for that long. I want to, because I heard you were really good or I'm going to make that conference. How much do your tickets cost or that seminar? Because sometimes even in these conferences and seminars, there can be some breakthroughs. And it's just like when you go to church. You ever been to church or you listen to a person's message and you say, wow, that sounded like it was tailor-made for me. That was me they was talking to. But it's a lot of me's in that room that got woke up. It's like somebody shook you awoke and like, damn, my eyes not wide shut no more. They wide open. I'm not gonna go back to America or to out of the country and be that same asshole I used to be. Or I'm gonna make every second, every minute of my time worth something and do something for somebody that can. I'm gonna not make my words tear down, but I'm gonna uplift. But if I hinder, Lord, please work on my temper. Whoever you call Lord. Because we can tear down and we can build up. And if you realize the power that you got in your mouth, but shame on you, charlatans that think charlatans. Yeah, I will get it right. You charlatans who think like they used to sell back in the day, the snake oil, old school, understand? Look at the old movies. They sell that snake oil. They say, oh, it cure everything. It ain't nothing but some old castor oil or some shit. And people bought it because they didn't have money for doctors. And, you wasn't a doctor around where they lived when in the covered wagon days and stuff. But they believed that maybe this would help my ailing son, that I don't understand what's going on with him or her or this and that, or when we get sick. And guess what? Just like what scientists have proved, the placebo effect. You can give one case study, the real medication that you're trying out. You can give the other people in the case study a placebo, which is nothing more than a sugar pill. And that person that took the placebo, or the people, they start springing back. Their spring forth, speedily. And you know what it was? All the while, it was in their mind. Your mind is stronger than what you think, people. You got a keg of dynamite up there, but how you gonna use it? Are you gonna just lose it and just die and never got a chance to let it reach its full potential of helping or reaching out, or even for your own benefit and for your family, or just if you don't have a family, or you done dropped off from the family, but for yourself? Are you gonna just let it just go to waste, or are you gonna take it to the hilt? Let me know. You ain't gotta say nothing. You can create a troll account. But you ain't got to say nothing. You ain't got to say nothing. A lot of people are ashamed to leave remarks over here, and I do understand why. I'm not mad, but I do understand. I saw that in the spirit. A lot of people are ashamed to even mention my name in a good way, but if you think about it, just sit back and think about each person. And is there any truth that I've told about that person? Or maybe you never had that experience, because it may be kissing your ass all the time and calling you beautiful and pretty or handsome or whatever, or you funny. But then there comes a day sometimes what goes up goes down, and you say, well, damn, then all of a sudden you was right about them. Well, if you had to get that Oprah aha moment, so be it. At least you found out. But I understand. I don't expect the audience. I don't do it for money. And I'm not a millionaire yet. And I'm going to constantly say it. Not yet. But this is my year, and I'll be in great health and wealth, and all my offspring and everybody connected to me in my bloodline, they're going to benefit from my wealth, and even strangers. I'm going to see you. It don't make sense to be a millionaire and your body is sick. It's a lot of millionaires laying in it, and they can't pay a surgeon. They can get heart replacements and this and that, and the shit won't take. But it's nothing like when you come into your fullness and who you are, and you learn that your mind is more powerful than what you thought it was, and you use it for good and not evil, or just to help yourself. It may appear evil, but hey, you had to do what you had to do. But it's nothing like being rich and being of sound mind and body and wealth and healthy to spend that money. And anybody that takes, and Jamila, right now, this go for you. Anybody that she has spoke a verbal hex or incantation towards their family or towards their children, anything that she has in that demonic realm that is going to be the reason it takes her out of here, I cancel it out now. I send it down to and back to the great abyss, and that she has no more strength and power than you have. You got more power and strength than you do. Open your mouth, free yourself, speak yourself well, think yourself well, because she has no power. You give no man and no woman no power over your life. Never, never. You may say, oh, she kiss ass. Baby, you don't know why I do what I do, because like I said, it's a method to my madness, and I ain't always trying to fuck over people. Sometimes I have to be patient with people. And then when I see that, when I'm told in the spirit, down and back off, they don't get it. And you're not the answer. You're not captain or cat. You're not save a hoe or save a punk. You let them go ahead and destroy themselves because they headed for self-destruction. Like this, I headed for self-destruction. They headed for self-destruction. Ain't nothing worse than destroying your own self. Now I'm about to call this nigga back. It's going to be part 2. If you listen this long, I hope it kept you up. If you had to go back to it, I hope it was something in this that you took from this. Because I'm not trying to be funny. But I do want to show you a Detroit nigga. That nigga live in Detroit. Oh yeah, he a Detroit nigga. He a Michigan nigga. And I met him in Detroit. Not in my neck of the woods, but I was born in Detroit. But this nigga is, he you know what? He takes pride in his 10-inch penis. He has nothing to offer a woman but his 10-inch penis and infections and diseases, life-threatening diseases. And it's not about money, but not even to say That's a potential for a good man. But women, you can't save these men. If they ain't got shit, don't you dare let them come in your house. Let them get themselves together, work them themselves. And if you see them working, and if you say, well, you know what, I am a supervisor, but I do got a son, or I do got a cousin that could hire him in, but damn, he smoke weed. Okay, well shit. But I do know this and that, or this and that. I know he can get a job there if that man want to work. Because in the Bible, that I believe in that part, I believe a lot of stuff the Bible say. A man that don't work, he shouldn't eat. And if you got a husband, and if he don't work, and that's y'all agreement, so be it. That's y'all business. Because don't nobody, when at the end of the day, don't nobody know your secrets and how y'all hold it down. Shouldn't know, it ain't nobody business how you and your husband get out and interact. But just be blessed that now what people call twin flames, fuck a twin flame. That's your soulmate. Because if they've been around that long and you've been around with them and you put up with their shit and they put up with your shit, don't you dare trade them off for nothing in these motherfucking streets. Unless that man pass on you or you pass on them, then it's different. But if they don't pass and you guys just is together, it's nothing like going up in your old age and having security. When you cuddle up and say, even in their arms, and they be like, why you so lovey-dovey tonight? I just because I want to. Dang. And you go back to sleep. But y'all spooning each other. And you take his arm and put it around your waist, butt naked. Or butt bucking naked, like they say. But it's or with pajamas on. But it's nothing like that. You know what? At the end of the day, though, I know I can go in there and I can embrace my husband, and I know he really loves me. I know he really, really loves me, because he could have left a long time ago. There's a man shortage. And things that we've been through, he could have been gone a long time ago. But he chose to stay. So therefore, I'm not saying he's the best man, but he's the best man created for Donna. And that's real talk.